silence now, where your voice used to be. The nights don't feel as heavy as they used to before. No echoes in the hallway, no shadows on the floor. I thought I'd miss the chaos, the way we used to fall. But all that's left between us is nothing at all. And somehow that feels okay. In the quiet after goodbye, I finally hear my own mind. No more words left to say, no more reasons to stay. It's not lonely like before, it's just still nothing more. In the quiet after goodbye, I'm learning how to be alright. Your name doesn't pull me the way it did back then. It's just another memory that fades now and again. I don't need the answers, I don't need the why. Some things end in silence, and that's alright. No more holding on, no more asking why. In the quiet after goodbye, there's no need to rewind. Every piece fell away, and I'm better this way. It's not empty like before, it's just peace at the core. In the quiet after goodbye, I'm finally learning how to be alive. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever, but it taught me how to find myself again. In the quiet, I'm still here. I didn't notice how heavy I was. Carrying pieces of something broken, trying to fix what was never whole. I kept on holding, but losing control. Every step felt like I was sinking, every word was pulling me down. Now there's a space where the noise used to be, and I can finally hear the sound of my own heartbeat coming back to life. I'm finally breathing again, like the weight lost. Every memory's still there, but it doesn't define me. Now I don't need to carry everything just to prove I cared somehow. I can feel the change. I don't need to fight it. I'm finally breathing again, like I found another way. All the things I couldn't face are slowly drifting away. I'm not scared of being alone. I'm not afraid to begin. For the first time in forever, I'm finally breathing again. Maybe breaking down was how I found the ground. Maybe losing you was how I found myself. Finally breathing. I'm finally free. Same streets, but something's changed. I walk the roads we used to follow, but I don't feel the same. The weight I carried on my shoulders is no longer in my way. Every corner holds a memory, but it doesn't pull me back. It's like I see it from a distance, like I'm watching through the past. I didn't notice when it all began to shift. Nothing feels like before, even silence feels new. All the things that I lost led me here without you. I don't need what I had, I don't chase anymore. Everything's different now, nothing feels like before. Nothing feels like before. The songs we used to play together don't hit the same way now. There's something softer in the echo, something calmer in the sound. I don't try to hold the moment, I just let it pass me by. And for once I'm not afraid of what I leave behind. Maybe change was always there, I just couldn't see it yet. Nothing feels like before, but I think that's okay. I've been learning how to live in a different kind of way. I don't need to go back, I don't question it anymore. Finally moving on, nothing feels like before. Not everything that changes is something that you lose. Sometimes it's just life. used to feel so empty. Now it feels like space. I remember nights I couldn't stand it. Every silence felt too loud. Every second without someone felt like I was breaking down. Now I sit inside the quiet, and it doesn't scare me anymore. There's a calm I never noticed in the stillness I ignored. I'm not running, I'm not hiding. I'm learning how to be alone without feeling like I'm lost. I don't need a voice beside me just to feel like I belong. It's not loneliness I feel, it's something I've outgrown. I'm finally understanding how to be okay alone. I don't fill the space with noise now. I don't chase what isn't there. I don't need to prove I'm fine. I just breathe and let it air. Every step feels a little lighter, every thought a little clear. There's a version of myself I'm finally meeting here. I'm not broken, I'm just changing. I'm learning how to be alone, and it's not what I feared. There's a strength inside the silence that's been waiting all these years. I don't need to go back now. I don't need to hold on. I'm finally becoming someone I can stand on my own. Maybe being alone was never the problem. Maybe I just didn't know who I was without them. It's quiet, and I'm okay. I woke up today and something was different. No heavy weight upon my chest, no echo calling out your name. Just morning light across the room, and everything feels the same, but not the same like it was before. Not the same kind of pain. It's something softer, something new, like I've stepped out of the rain. I didn't notice when it went away. I have a heart that doesn't hurt, it beats without the ache. No shadows pulling me apart, no pieces left to break. I'm not afraid of what I lost, I'm not who doesn't hurt. Your name is just a passing sound, it doesn't stay too long. No need to fight the memories, they don't feel that strong. I thought I'd carry all of this for longer than I could, but somewhere in the letting go, I found a kind of good. Not everything has to leave a scar. I have a heart that doesn't hurt, and I didn't force the change. It happened slowly over time, somewhere between the days. I don't need to understand how I made it through. I just know I'm standing here, and I'm finally feeling new. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe it's just this, a quiet kind of clarity, a simple kind of peace. A heart that doesn't hurt feels like home. You don't feel the same anymore. I used to hear your voice in everything, now it barely shows. Like a song I used to play, but I forgot the notes. Your name doesn't echo through my mind like it did. It's just something I remember, not something I live. I didn't force this change, it just happened slow. You're just a memory now, a story I can tell, something that once mattered, but I've let go as well. You don't pull me back, you don't hold me down, you're not my present anymore. You're just a memory now. There was a time I held on tight to everything we were. Now it feels like looking back at someone I once knew. I don't feel the need to go back and rewrite. Some things are meant to fade, and I think that's alright. No more questions left, no more what ifs inside. You're just a memory now, and I'm okay with that. Not every love is meant to always last. I don't need to understand every up and down. You're not a part of me anymore. You're just a memory now. We had our moment, we had our time. It wasn't forever, but it was mine. You're just a memory, and clear it still feels. We had our favorite places, we had our favorite songs, little things we never noticed until they were gone. Late nights turned to mornings, talking without end. Back when we believed this wouldn't bend. I can see it now, but I don't feel the same. The way we used to be feels like a different life. Two people in a moment before the goodbye. It's not something I need back, it's not something I chase. It's just a part of time that I can't replace. We didn't know the ending when we held on tight. We didn't see the distance slowly growing inside. But even in the breaking there was something real. Not everything we had was something to conceal. Some things stay the same, even when they're gone. The way we used to be doesn't hurt anymore. It's just a quiet memory, like a closed door. I don't need to understand every piece we lost. Some things were meant to be and come at a cost. We were who we were at that point in time, and maybe that was enough for that life. The way we used to be, it's still a part of me. I used to think you were everything. Every page I turned had your name inside. Every road I took led back to your side. I built a world around what we had. Didn't see the cracks until it all collapsed. But somewhere in the fall I found where I stand. You're no longer my story, no longer the line I write. You don't shape my ending, you don't hold my light. What we had was real, but it's not mine to carry. You're a part of my past, no longer my story. I don't erase the things we were, but I don't live inside what's already blurred. There's more to me than what we lost. I won't define myself by that cost. I let it go without regret. are written just to fade away. I'm still writing, just not about you. It's not you, at least I don't think it is. I don't miss the way you left, or all the things you said. I don't miss the broken parts, or nights I lost my head. I don't miss the silence, or how it fell apart. But there's something I remember that still lives in my heart, and I can't quite name it, but I feel it sometimes. I don't miss you, I miss us, the way we used to feel before it broke in us. I don't need you, I don't pretend, but I miss who we were back then. I miss the way we laughed, like nothing could go wrong. I miss the quiet moments where we both belong. It wasn't perfect, but it felt like home. Now I'm standing here, learning to be alone. I let you go, but not everything we had. I don't miss you, I miss us, the little things we made that disappeared in dust. I don't need you, that's the truth, but I miss the version of me when I was with you. Maybe it was never you, maybe it was what we built, and I'm just holding on to the way it felt. I don't miss you, I miss us. This is where it ends. I've said the things I needed to say, even the words I kept away. There's nothing left I need to prove, no more reasons left to lose. I carried it long enough, now I set it down. This is a chapter I've closed, no more lines to rewrite, no more pages to turn, no more sleepless nights. It wasn't I don't need answers, I don't need time to understand what wasn't mine. Some things just stand without a sound, and peace is found in putting it down. I'm not looking back, I'm not asking why. This is a chapter I've closed, and I won't reopen it again. Not because I don't care, but I know where it ends. I gave it all that I had, and that's enough to know what we were meant to be is a chapter I've closed. Not every story needs a perfect goodbye. Some just fade with time. It's done, and I'm okay. I wasn't looking, but there you were. I had my walls up, kept everything light. Didn't want anything changing my life. I told myself I was better this way. No complications, no reason to stay. And something shifted without a sound. I wasn't looking for you, didn't think I'd feel this again. Wasn't searching for love, wasn't ready to let you in. But something in your voice, something in your eyes feels like a moment I don't wanna pass by. I know how this goes, I've been here before. I know what it means when you open that door. But there's something different, I can't explain it. Doesn't feel rushed, it doesn't feel the same. I'm not afraid, just careful this time. I wasn't looking for you, but somehow you found me here, in a place I thought was finally clear. I don't know where this goes, I don't know what it means, but for the first time in a while, I'm not afraid of what I feel. Maybe not every story ends the same way. Maybe some moments are meant to stay. I wasn't looking, but maybe I don't need to. I've been here before, or at least I thought. Same kind of feeling, same kind of spark. A told myself I was better this way. No complications, no reason to stay. Then something shifted without a sound. I wasn't looking for you, didn't think I'd feel this again. Wasn't searching for love, wasn't ready to let you in. But something in your voice, something in your eyes feels like a moment I don't wanna pass by. I don't feel the need to rush or pretend. I don't need to know where this will end. There's a kind of peace in not knowing why, and just letting this happen over time. No pressure, no weight, just something real. I wasn't looking for you, but somehow you found me here in a place I thought was finally clear. I don't know where this goes, I don't know what it means, but for the first time in a while, I'm not afraid of what I feel. I'm not afraid of what I feel. Maybe not every story ends the same way. Maybe some moments are meant to stay. I wasn't looking, but maybe I don't need to. I didn't think I'd feel this, not again. Kept my distance, played it safe. Didn't want anything to take my space. I told myself I'd be alright without letting anyone inside my life. But something about you feels easy, feels like it's just a little bit of hope, but it's enough to stay. Small kind of feeling that won't fade away. I'm not falling too fast, I'm not losing control, but there's something inside me that's starting to grow. I don't need promises, I don't need plans, I don't need answers to understand. I just feel something quiet but real, like I don't have to hide what I feel. No pressure, no rush, just letting it be. It's just a little bit of hope, but it's more than before. A feeling I thought I had lost for sure. I'm not afraid this time, I'm not closing the door, just letting this moment become something more. Maybe it doesn't have to be perfect, maybe it just has to be true. A little bit of hope feels like something new. Something feels right. There's There's a calm in the silence when you're next to me. No need for explanations, no need to speak. I've been through the noise, I've been through the storm, but somehow with you everything feels warm. It's not something I question, it's something I know. Your voice feels like home, like I've been here before, in a place I can stay without asking for more. It's not loud, it's not rushed, it's just quietly true. In a world full of chaos, I feel safe with you. I don't need to pretend, I don't need to hide. There's nothing to fix, there's nothing to fight. Every moment with you feels simple and clear, like I'm finally somewhere I've been trying to reach. No fear in this, no need to run. Your voice feels like home, like a light in the dark, something steady and soft that's been there from the start. It's not about falling, it's not about control, it's just something inside me that already knows. Maybe love doesn't have to hurt, maybe it just feels like this. Feels like home. I wish I could say this feels easy. I've been here before, I know how it goes. The way something starts, then suddenly breaks. I told myself I wouldn't go back to a place where I could lose what I have. But you're standing here, and I don't wanna run. I'm scared but I'm trying not to push this away. I don't wanna lose it before it can stay. I don't have the answers, I don't know what's right, but I'm still here with you, and I'm willing to try. I still feel the echoes of what I went through. Every small moment reminds me of you, but you're not the same, and I'm not there now. Still learning the difference between then and now. I don't wanna hide, I don't wanna close. I'm scared but I'm trying to let something grow, to believe this time could be something more. I don't need perfect, I don't still here. I didn't see it coming, but now I can't ignore it. It's not like before, it's not like the rest. There's no need to question, there's no need to guess. Everything's simple, nothing feels forced. I'm not losing myself, I'm not feeling lost. And for the first time, I'm not holding back. Maybe this is real, maybe this is right. Something I don't have to overthink at night. It's not rushing in, it's not breaking through. It's just something steady that's leading me to you. I don't need to chase it, I don't need to try. It's just there beside me like it's always been mine. Every little moment feels easy to keep, like I don't have to fight for something this deep. No fear in this, no need to run. Maybe this is real, maybe this can stay. Something I don't have to push or pull away. I don't need perfection, I don't need control. I just feel something that I finally know. Maybe love doesn't have to hurt. Maybe it just has to work. Maybe this is real, and I'm ready for it. This feels familiar, but not the same. I felt this feeling a long time ago, but back then I was losing control. Now it's different, it's steady and clear. No fear of falling when you're right here. I'm not rushing, I'm not afraid. I'm falling, but not like before. Not losing myself anymore. Not chasing something I can't hold. Not breaking just to feel the fall. I'm falling, but I'm still in place. Still grounded in every way. It's not a risk I can't control. It's just something I finally know. It's just something I finally know. I don't need answers, I don't need signs, I don't need a question. What feels right, it's not overwhelming, it's not too fast. It's something I believe in, something that can last. No doubt in this, no need to run. I'm falling, but not like before. Not scared of losing anymore. Not Didn't know I was still holding on. Every little moment I compare it all. Every word you said echoed what I saw. I didn't mean to, but it stayed inside. A shadow from a past I couldn't quite deny. But something about you broke through the noise. You're not them, you're not the same. You don't carry their mistakes. You don't leave, you don't run, you don't turn into what they've become. I kept my distance even when you stayed. I built up walls that you never made, but you stood there without pushing through, like you understood what I've been through. And slowly I see what's real in front of me. You're not done, and I feel that now. No broken patterns, no repeating doubts. You don't remind me of what I lost. You show me something that I can trust. Maybe I was afraid of history repeating, but you're not history. You're something I'm believing. You're not them, and that changes everything. I'm not the same as I was before. I don't rush into the feeling. I don't lose myself too fast. I've been learning how to hold on without holding to the past. There's a rhythm in the silence. There's a balance I can't keep. I don't fall into the chaos. I don't sink too deep. It's not about perfection. It's just about what's real. I'm learning love again, one step at a time. Not chasing something fleeting, not losing my mind. I don't need to force it, I don't need to pretend. I'm just letting this be as I learn love again. I don't need the answers, I don't need control. I don't fear the distance or the things I don't know. There's a quiet kind of courage in just letting things grow, and believing something simple can become something more. No pressure, no fear, just being right here. I'm learning love again, and it feels okay. Not perfect or certain, but not fading away. I don't need forever, I don't need to know. I just need this moment to feel like it can grow. didn't know I'd make it here. There were nights I thought I'd never change, days that felt like they'd stay the same, but time kept moving, so did I, even when I didn't know why. Every step I took led me to this place. A new season begins, and I'm not the same. Not who I was, not who I became. Everything I lost, everything I gained, brought me right here to a brand new day. I don't carry the weight the way I did before. I don't close every door, I don't fear anymore. There's a light in the distance, and I'm walking towards it. Not chasing the past, not afraid to feel it. I'm finally here, and I'm ready to stay. A new season begins, and I feel it inside. Something steady and real that I don't need to hide. I don't question the road, I don't look back again. This is where it starts. A new season begins. Not every ending is a loss. Some are just a different start. A new season begins.